Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun now, first round. That's incomplete left side. J.K. Scott on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion a tight end left. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He's brought down at the 31. And the Steelers first down.
Pass play coming here. Complete to Hyatt. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 21. It is Cup left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down from the red zone. Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Now looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. He's on the move. And that play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43. He's got Andrews. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Braylon Trice there to meet him. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass is caught at the 9. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. 2nd and 3. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one doesn't go far. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st down, Stroud. Andrews with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. He finds McConkey. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Hey, the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled by Rook Orororo. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Throwing it just before halftime. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Hyatt with the grab. And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Goal to go, they're passing. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it 17-all. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They're coming off that interception, and it was a costly one, Brock, because they're in a tied game now. They'll start this series with an option left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they bring him down. He managed to get a couple across the 35 to the 36.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up the
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Here's Stroud now. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Stroud from the pistol. Complete out to the right. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And it's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Complete to Hyatt. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. Moore's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
A touch. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Finds Hyatt. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Pass play now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to the air here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds McConkey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds London on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down, Stroud. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Steelers' 5-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They give to Gibbs on the option. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 1st and 10 from the 41. Again, it's Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Another one for Gibbs. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Caught by Fryermuth. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield. field there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. To throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 7th and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First throw of overtime now. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll try and throw it here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They'll send out the punting unit. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. On play action, here's Stroud. Andrews with the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Gets this one to Andrews. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 24. He's got Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. 1st down, Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Good coverage by Javarius Ward.
Back to throw, Stroud. Touchdown and ends this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know